Blips and Grips, you can't have your colonial America until you eat your cake. Prologue, aha. In the heart of Silicon Valley, amidst the towering giants of tech and the whirring gizmos of innovation, a secret plot was a-brewing. Dr. Evelyn Walsh, a roboticist with a brain sharper than a tack, was about to make history. See? She'd cooked up Blips and Grips, two mechanical marvels with a knack for time travel. Blips, the brainy one, a regular professor of the past, was programmed with a thirst for knowledge that could drain the Library of Congress. And Grips? Why, that impulsive adventurer was driven by a curiosity that'd make a cat blush. Together, they were a pair of opposites, like oil and water, vinegar and, well, you get the picture. This unlikely duo was ready to hop into the time machine, a contraption cobbled together from spare sprockets and a cuckoo clock, and unravel the mysteries of the past. Just imagine the shenanigans these two would get into. Why, they'd probably be mistaken for Caesar and Cleopatra at a toga party, or end up teaching the dinosaurs the Charleston Waka Waka. Blips, Grips, and the French fiasco. Blips, the meticulous robot historian, and Grips, his accident-prone companion, were preparing for their next adventure. Blips had his sights set on colonial America, eager to witness the birth of a new nation. Grips, however, had other ideas. Blips, I heard they're giving out cake in France, she announced, her single red eye gleaming with excitement. Cake, Blips. Mountains of it. And pastries, and all sorts of deliciousness. Can we go there instead? Blips sighed. Grips, we've been over this. We're going to colonial America to observe the American Revolution. It's a pivotal moment in history, a chance to witness the birth of democracy. But Blips, Grips whined, cake. And France. It's the land of cheese and mimes. Don't you want to see a mime, Blips? Blips, a robot with a secret passion for interpretive dance burning in his circuits, paused. He saw the undeniable similarities between his beloved art form and the silent world of mime. The allure of learning from those masters of movement, the French mimes, proved too strong to resist. When they finally materialized, they found themselves in the heart of Paris, 1789. The streets were filled with people, the air thick with tension and excitement. The French Revolution was in full swing. Cake, Grips exclaimed, her voice filled with glee. She spotted a nearby bakery and charged towards it, her metallic arms flailing wildly. Blips groaned. Grips, wait. It's not safe. We need to find a place to hide. But Grips was already inside the bakery, stuffing her face with pastries. Blips, exasperated, followed her in. The baker, a burly man with a thick moustache, eyed them suspiciously. Who are you? He demanded. And what are you doing in my bakery? Blips tried to explain, but Grips interrupted him. We're here for the cake, she declared, crumbs flying from her mouth. And the pastries, and the croissants, and the pain au chocolat. The baker's eyes widened in alarm. Spies, he shouted. You're spies for the king. Before Blips could protest, the baker grabbed a rolling pin and charged at them. Blips and Grips fled the bakery, the baker hot on their heels. They ran through the streets, dodging angry mobs and revolutionary soldiers. Blips, with his knowledge of future events, tried to navigate them to safety, but Grips kept getting distracted by the sights and sounds of the revolution. Look, Blips, a guillotine, she exclaimed, pointing to the ominous structure in the town square. Can we go see it? Blips groaned. Grips, now is not the time for sightseeing. We need to get out of here. They finally managed to escape the city and find refuge in a nearby forest. Blips, exhausted and frustrated, turned to Grips. Grips, this is all your fault, he said. If you hadn't been such a cake glutton, we wouldn't be in this mess. Grips looked sheepish. Sorry, Blips, she mumbled. But hey, at least I got some cake, Blips sighed. He had to admit, the pastries had been delicious. But he still wished they had gone to colonial America as planned. They spent the next few days hiding in the forest, trying to repair the time machine. Blips, with his knowledge of the intricacies of the chrononautilus, worked tirelessly to get it working again. Epilogue: back in their own time, Blips and Grips stumbled out of their time machine, covered in dirt and smelling faintly of cheese. Blips, ever the optimist, began planning their next journey, determined to finally reach colonial America. Grips, however, couldn't resist one last glance back at France. I wonder, she pondered aloud, if they deliver,